Listen, Carl, I reckon if you bought too many of them TwoSun knives, you ain't gonna go to Hades, huh?
That's right, Carl. You will not go to Hades for buying too many of the TwoSun knives. And thank God, because there will be thousands of people in Hades if that was the case, including me. I know I'm going to Hades for other reasons, but not for buying too many TwoSun knives. Hey, Carl, the wife, she's got some stuff in the kitchen for you.
I like them French fry potatoes, huh?
Yeah, go get some of them. We'll talk about the TwoSun knife in here. Oh my God, I can't get that out of my head. The sling blade. Probably the best thing I ever seen Billy Bob Thornton in. Well, other than Goliath, I'd say, on Prime. Okay, let's talk about this. This here's a Jerry Jelly design. M390. Guess what the hell? TS221 in M390, like I said before, and bang, it's the Ranger. Why they don't put the name on there, I don't know. And then, of course, if you looked online, the Cobra, it's the Co-Bar. So, whoops, got the wrong name there, but at least they put a name. All his knives have names, but they've never put the names there. So, amazing. Here's another one he did. Oh my God, what's this one? This is the 220, and it's called the Nautilus. Did you know that? You probably own one, but you didn't even know it was called the Nautilus. I had to message him because I'm going, what was this one? Is this one even got, oh, this one's the Titan. This is the 222. 222 Titan in 14C28N. So, alrighty then. Okay, so we're talking about the Ranger today. M390 slip joint knife, bank. And I'll tell you one thing, brother man, that's a strong spring. It's a very strong spring. So that's one thing. I've got slip joints, done slip joints, and this is strong. And it seems pretty much the case that these TwoSun knife slip joints are really strong. The spring's strong. But on the other hand, okay, it's going to stay put pretty well. And you got this choil right here. Got the fuller on both sides with the 3 holes. Kind of gives a little bit of style points. In fact, if you look at this knife, I mean, that's just a good looking design, isn't it? Of course, a steel spring back here. So it feels like a chunk of change. And that's because you got that steel back there, but the rest is titanium. If you look inside, it's heavily weight relieved on the top and the bottom. But yeah, so let's throw her down. Oh, 3.5 ounces. That's not terrible, but it feels like it's got some heft, and it's 100 grams. So, is it that big? No, it's not real big, so it's a good little gentleman carry, a 3 and a 7. Damn near a 3 and a 7. Under 7, so 6.8 inches at 75 or 17.5 centimeters. And of course, 3 inches is 75 millimeters. Let's see what we got for blade stock here. Wow, that's about 4 millimeters. Wowie, 0.153. Can we get this over the... Yeah, we can. So, 0.48 of an inch, 12.2 millimeters. Wow. Okay. So that's pretty heavy blade stock for a little friction folder, but it looks like a flat grind. And will it cut anything? There you go. Let's take on CKF here on our paper. Yeah, that's pretty sharp right out of the box. The TwoSun knives that I've bought have been sharp out of the box, and of course the box being nothing to brag about. And of course, I write all over the crap because I want to remember what the hell it is. Top and bottoms don't get separated. Lovely presentation box. But hey, these knives, I think a lot of people complain about how expensive these are getting. And yeah, they are. They're getting so expensive. They're almost half the price you'd have to pay any other brand to get the same materials and quality workmanship. Correct? I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm giving you a hard time. But it's true. Still, I mean, still, it's amazing. They're still a great deal. I get them on eBay. I know I've knocked some of you guys out of the box buying some of these, but I want to put them on my damn channel. So just live with it. Every once in a while, I got to step in and crush one. So yeah, I do. And then they come from China, and usually 2 weeks is like clockwork. Boom, they get there. Tip up, carry, right or left hand. Nice that they put these little screws in there to fill that hole, right? That was a thought. I mean, they seem to think about a lot of things. It's amazing. I just, it amazes me, the little extras that they think about, because you think, well, a lot of their knives are going for about, $60 or something. This is Sandvik steel, etc. You grab one up for $55, $60, and everybody's got into that kind of mojo. It's like, I'm gonna grab one up, get it for $50, $55. But then you get these M390 knives, and oh my God, just like this Maverick one, Tepe and Night Morning. And you go, oh my golly. M390, really beautiful design, and it's numbered. These are numbered, like 038, it's mine. So, yeah, baby. And they are sweet, ceramic bearings and all that. So, I know it's crazy because, nobody's sponsoring me. You'd think, like, TwoSun, I must be, what are they doing? Are they sending me a check every month? No. And I really like these knives, and it's ridiculous, but I can't not talk about them because I think they're significant, because they're a significant value. And there's a TwoSun Knives Facebook group, TwoSun Knives fans. I know Chad Cantazar's on there and some others. You can check in there if you want to buy, sell, trade TwoSun Knives. You can do that there as well. Or just kind of get a heads up on the new models coming out, kind of the what's going on. But isn't that something? I'm not necessarily a big slip joint kind of guy, but when you see a design like that, that's just a damn good looking knife, period. Let me see if I can kick it. See, that is, I got to work out more. Woo! That's stiff. Like I'm saying, it's stiff. So if you want something that's just, the walk and talk is a lot lighter, probably most of the TwoSun slip joints will not be your cup of tea. But I don't care. Hey, I open, it closes, it's centered, it's rugged, there's no play, nothing. It locks up rock solid. And you know what? This is comfortable in the hand. Just look at the handle. I mean, you go, yes, that's going to be comfortable. And if I get right up in here with this, then I got enough to get 4 fingers on. Then I'm a happy camper there. Right there. So, yeah, really cool. And I try and keep a list, and I'll put it down below, of the different designers. Jerry Jelly's new, and there's several others, even more recent than he is. He's kind of like now part of the pack. He was the new guy out for a while, but not no more. Not no more. So there's some new ones coming in as well. And then you got collaboratives, just like I was showing you, with Hassan, Tepe Designs, and Night Morning together, doing stuff like this Maverick here. See, they got both their logos on here. And how crazy, nice, and smooth and beautiful those knives are. It's insane. It's insane. So I keep seeing them come out, and just the quality keeps getting better. It gets more refined. I mean, look at the contouring on here. I mean, who's making a nicer, more beautiful design in premium materials than this? I can't remember what I paid for the damn thing now. I should have printed it out. But it, and people go, price? What's the price? Price? And I'm going, whatever the winning bid is on eBay. And if it ends at 2:30 in the morning, maybe you can stab in there and get you one pretty cheap. Also, check out that White Mountain Knives is carrying TwoSun knives. They're not going to have all the models, and they're not going to have 100 of each, but they have. It's worth the look because they do have some of the more current models in there for sale. And here's the big deal: you can get that knife in 3 days, not 2 or 3 weeks, and you can use the LTK discount code for 10% off. So let's say White Mountain's got it listed at 72, and they kind of, sell for about 65, 66 on eBay. What the heck? 72, you get $7.20 off. There you are. You're at the 65, 64 level, and you get it in 3 days, and you don't have to sit up till 2:30 in the morning waiting to jump on it. So how about that? Good looking knife. Not terribly lightweight. It's not 2 ounces, but 3.5 is not bad. And you get a 3-inch blade. And the fit and finish is good on these knives. Really good. I'm not going to take it apart. I just don't see a point necessarily. I'm going to see. Yeah, it looks like you've got bronze washers in here. So if I took it off, all you're going to see is bronze washer, back lock, that kind of stuff. So there's really not much to look at. So I don't see a real big point. But I just wanted to bring this to the screen and let you know because how concealable that is. But it does have a pocket clip, and I think it's meaningful that it does have one, although it could have gone without. And of course, it would have been a cleaner look without one, but I think there would have been a lot of people that would have said, no, I want a pocket clip. So I get you. Good looking knife, absolutely. Let me throw the bug out here. So bug out looks a little bit bigger. Okay. So it's small, but you got a 3-inch blade. You're in good shape, and you got this cutaway here so you can sharpen it. And we've tested the M390. I leave the link below so you guys can look at our test sheet. And it's kind of stalled, and I think I've got a bunch of results that I need to forward on to Blade Bender so he can update that test sheet. But he does keep it updated, and it's his little bailiwick to do that. So you can look at the TS68, I think was a 62 Rockwell on that M390. But some of the early ones, I think the TS66 that we did was like a 58.5 or something. So it wasn't real strong. But the newer ones have been right on, like my TS100 Integral was like a 60 right on. So good knives. Looks like they're doing a pretty darn good job heat treating. I know I keep talking about the fact that Outpost 76 did a cut test with the TS124 in 12C27 Sandvik steel, and it outperformed the D2. It outperformed a lot of stuff on his sheet. It was almost embarrassing. So yeah, I think they're really good knives. I know they are. I like them. I just counted up recently. I think I've got about 40. Is that insane? That's insane. Because I don't keep knives usually. So there you go. But they come and they go. Here's the thing about TwoSun knives. They come and they go, right? And so the models disappear. And you can't get them no more. So then they're done, unless one pops up on eBay sold by a private owner that's held one for a while. So it's kind of get them while they're hot, and then when they're not, they just kind of fade away. Now there's an AliExpress store you can go to. I'll give you the link to that, White Mountain, and then my two sellers on eBay, which is TwoSun Knives and DWin99. So I'll give you all that information, list of the designers, and that kind of information, and then the links to the cutting performance test results and the actual knife composition elemental report and Rockwell stuff, so you can look all that over. It's all legit. When they first came out, I think there was a lot of people going, that's not D2, that's not even titanium. Wrong. Okay, everything we've tested, including their S90V, like on the 128 Dynamo, yes, that was correct. And I didn't see that on the list either, but we tested that a long time ago. Yes, so everything that we've tested, all the materials they've used, M390, S90V, 12C27, 14C20, 28N, D2, is all actually tested out correct. And the Rockwells have been good. Hard to argue with that, isn't it? I don't know what the owner of TwoSun Knives, how he got all this going. I don't know if it was just crazy luck or crazy like a fox, because he's got a cadre of really, really good designers doing knives now, okay? And growing. And their customer service is really good. I kept hearing people say, oh, I contacted him because when I got mine in, there was a screw that was missing or something, blah, blah, blah. And man, they shot him over extra screws, or they've like did partial refunds, or they sent him another knife, or whatever. I mean, every time I've heard something back, I've never heard a negative from a viewer on the customer service. I'm trying to think if I have heard any negatives at all. No, I haven't. So they've been Johnny on the spot, even though they're clear over in China, and no, you can't return a knife to China because they won't let it back in the country. So you got to work it out. But don't be afraid to contact them through the eBay, and or go on Instagram. You can message them through there as well. Excellent knife, though. Ergos are good. Fairly lightweight, premium materials, beautiful design, a real gent carry at a great, great bargain price. These things are still a bargain, even at the current prices. As they go up, and as I get cursed for all the TwoSun fans, they go, would you just shut the hell up? You're killing us, okay? Because these prices are getting bid up. But hey, how do you keep a torch covered under a rock? I mean, it's just going to shine out. And so there you go. Thank you so much. You know what we do. We love them TwoSun knives as well. I got a crap load of them. So you guys, stay sharp.